What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, welcoming you back to another episode of Road to Rank. This week is going to be very special, as you guys can see on the screen. We have Mono Fairy for you guys today, so if you're excited, please be sure to show some shady love to the thumbs up down below. The like button does need your touching. Now, let me explain real quick. This week is going to be mono themed, so every day we're going to bring a new mono type. In the future, if you have a theme that you'd like to see us use for the week, make sure you go ahead and leave your suggestion down below using the hashtag RTR. Of course, if you would like to suggest a set for that theme, I would love to use your guys' suggestions and theme suggestions. However, for this week, we won't have any user suggestions, but don't be afraid to leave your regular suggestions as well down below. I can't say the word suggestions enough today because I will be scouring all the videos when I get back from Pokemon Worlds and PAX Prime in order to make my teams. I'll be taking like one from each video that I uploaded while I was gone. So, we are here. Mono Fairy, we're jumping right into this. We'll be using 4 different types this week. You can see we have a Azumarill, Sylveon, Mega Mawile, Mega Gardevoir, Choice Specs, Florges, and Whimsicott for support. So it's going to be interesting enough for sure to see how this goes. Mono type is usually pretty hard because when someone has one answer for them. Luckily, fairies don't have too many answers. I believe they're only weak to Poison and Steel. So Mawile kind of checks both that. We see a Mega Mawile on our opponent's side of the field. So that's going to be a steel type that he's most likely going to bring. He's most likely going to bring that steel type. I can't see him bringing the Hydreigon or the Greninja. I could see him bringing the Camerupt and the Gyarados, but not Gyarados and Mawile at the same time, so maybe not. I would say Mawile, Camerupt are definitely coming, and maybe Greninja because he can change its typing, so he's not really too worried about it. So I think those would be the 3. For me, I would say that opening up with Mawile is pretty much a necessity. Yeah, I would say open up with Mawile is pretty much a necessity. At that point, I'm definitely going to bring the Azumarill because I kind of feel like that Camerupt is coming, although that would be a Mega as well, so maybe he won't bring it with the Mawile. I'm not entirely sure, but we're going to open up, we're going to bring Mawile and the Azumarill, and then I'm kind of feeling Choice Specs, Florges, bulky enough to take a hit. Then again, I don't really think, I think I'm going to, I don't know. I don't know what I should go with. That Mawile is going to be such a problem for us. I think I'm going to go ahead and go with the... do I want to go Life Orb Sylveon? I don't want to go Choice Specs Florges. We're going to go Choice Specs Florges. Let's do it. I'm excited to use a Choice Specs Florges. And remember, last week, unfortunately, we did end up with a negative Gosh Diggity Darn ratio, but it's a new week, so even though we're 0-1 for our week record, we are 0-0 today in mono type. Don't worry, next week we're gonna go back to using your suggestions in case I didn't make that clear. Every other week we'll switch. We'll use suggestions and themes, because a lot of you guys wanted to see themes. We see the Greninja open up, which is a bit troublesome for us, definitely. Definitely a bit troublesome for us. So, even if he had the Gunk Shot, he's not going to go for it. We're going to intimidate him right now, though I don't think that's going to matter too much. I'm going to straight up Mega Evolve and play rough. I do have Swords Dance on here with Sucker Punch and Iron Head, along with the play rough, but I think that just clicking play rough is the best thing we could do. It'll do the most damage, even if he changes his typing. Nothing is immune to Fairy, so there's nothing he could do to completely avoid it. Goes for the Scald, fishing for a burn, which is definitely my opponent's best bet. Please don't get it, please don't get it, please don't. Oh, my damage. That's Life Orb. That is Life Orb, so no burn. If we connect, which we do, that Greninja is gone. That Greninja is completely gone. So, it's gonna get a little tricky in here now, because if he goes into his Mawile, we could potentially see a Sucker Punch, which we do resist, but I'm not sure if we can take it. We saw how terribly we took that Scald, but getting a Greninja out of the way is always nice. We'll see my opponent actually goes out into the Gyarados and intimidates us. That's an issue. That is an issue. I can't really hard switch, and I'm kind of hoping he wants to go for a Dragon Dance, so we're going to click Play Rough again. I'm kind of hoping he wants to Mega Evolve and go for a Dragon Dance, although I don't think he will Mega Evolve regardless. So he's just going to straight up goes for an Aqua Tail. We could have gotten a Sucker Punch off. Aqua Tail is going to take me out. It's a crit! Doesn't matter though, but it is a crit still, so we got to announce it. We go down to that. Now we could go out into a Azumarill, which does kind of wall this Gyarados. Or we go to the Florges, who I know can take a hit and get a Choice Specs Moonblast off, which I don't know if it'll knock it out, though. If this was Belly Drum Azumarill, I'd be more inclined to go out into it, but unfortunately, it is just, I believe I'm running Citrus on here, not running Assault Vest, which I'm glad I'm running Citrus, especially looking at this matchup here. And we could just go for a Play Rough, regardless. I mean, it's gonna hurt a lot, right? It would hurt a lot. Does it hurt enough? It hurts enough. It hurts enough to go out into it, that's for sure. Now, if he does have the Mawile in the back, well, if he brought Gyarados and Mawile, then we're in a bit of trouble because he could very easily just go out into that and kind of make our play rough pretty useless. I mean, Mawile's pretty frail, so I guess it wouldn't be too bad. But we're going to see a Toxic here, actually, from this presumably now defensive Gyarados. Kind of wishing I had clicked Knockoff because we could get rid of either a Rocky Helmet or a Citrus Berry. Well, we're not going to pop the Citrus, but we do see it is Rocky Helmet. It is definitely Rocky Helmet, and that's going to be an issue for us. I think I'm going to click Knockoff here. I'm really upset that I just got poisoned and then I'm taking Rocky Helmet damage. He's going to withdraw, actually, so if he does have the Mawilds coming in now, and it would make perfect sense since that Gyarados is defensive, we're going to see the Mawile come in. So we're going to get intimidated, unfortunately, and we're going for a knockoff, which is the big mistake, especially after seeing that Rocky Helmet. We should have known that just going for knockoff would be the best play. So with Play Rough being Stab, even though it's resisted, it is our strongest move to go for. So actually, Superpower might be stronger. We're gonna go Superpower. We're gonna go Superpower. We're also gonna really hope that we. Oh my gosh! My opponent is not messing around. He doubled out. Wow! I did not expect him to double out. Wow! Especially this low on the ladder. I did not expect that at all. Well, we're at -3 attack right now. -1 defense, taking Rocky Helmet damage. The only thing that could benefit us right now is a crit, but obviously with that Citrus popping and we're going to take more toxic damage, I am inclined to just switch out here. Unfortunately, I don't think switching out to Floridas is a good idea. I don't think it is. I think we just sacrifice this thing. I'm going for Play Rough. I think he'll just switch right back out into, oh, he goes for Aqua Tail. All right, so we do resist that. So we'll get a -3. A -3 Play Rough off. If we crit, that would be insane, but we don't. Instead, we're going to go down to Toxic after that Rocky Helmet damage. So I'm kind of okay with that. I'm going to have to check Azumarill's speed because Azumarill is getting outsped by that Gyarados, which is fine. I mean, Gyarados is base 81, so it makes perfect sense. And I'm assuming Floridas will get outsped as well. There's a chance Floridas doesn't get outsped, but now the question is, what do we lock ourselves into? The almighty question of what do we lock ourselves into? He's got Gyarados and he's got Mawile. So, unfortunately, my hidden power is Hidden Power Fire, but the Gyarados is still around. Had I been able to take this thing out, had I gone for Play Rough on the switch-in, possibly, maybe, I would have done something, but I doubt it. Oh, it didn't do anything. So I could go for Psychic, which is resisted by Mawile. But Moonblast is also resisted by Mawile. And it's Stab. So I guess Moonblast is our best bet. We're going to see a Toxic here to wear us down, which is a very smart play. The Moonblast is definitely going to take him out, but I don't think the Florges is going to be able to take out the... I don't think I'll be able to take out the Mawile. Had I not been Choice Specs, I potentially had it. But I really don't think that is an option. So let's see. Mawile comes in. Yeah, I don't think Florida's gonna be able to do this. Man, Mono Fairy is hard to pull off. I'm gonna go for the Moonblast again. It would have to be a Choice Specs Outspeed crit. It would have to be a Choice Specs Outspeed crit in order to take this thing out. But something tells me that Mawile's a bit faster. I mean, yeah, I would think so. I'm just a flower. I'm just a flower planted in a garden. No, I outspeed. I get the Moonblast off. But I know it's Choice. It's not enough. That is not enough. Man, had I not been Choice Specs, I think an HP Fire would have very easily taken this thing out. HP Fire would have very easily taken this thing out. I was tempted to lock myself into that, which I guess in retrospect I just should have because it was my only chance of winning. But I don't think HP Fire would have taken Gyarados out. I don't even think 2 HP Fires would have taken him out. Although it would have been kind of curious to see. Kind of curious to see if it would have, but I really don't think so. Non-stab. I mean, it is Choice Specs, and it is... but it's resisted. It's not good. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. Nope, that's the wrong team. That is a VG's team. A very funny VG's team. Let's go ahead and go into our in-party, and we'll go into the next battle. So we have 1 loss so far with Mono Fairy. I'm really not happy. I'm not happy that we lost that. Probably should have just brought the Gardevoir. Should have just brought the Mega Gardevoir. I think I actually pack Light Screen on this Mega Gardevoir. No, I don't. Okay, so now we're versing really low opponents, even though we're not that low. We're like right by 1500. It's really weird. We see Tyranitar, Greninja, Scizor, Azumarill. Why is this guy low? I don't understand. And this is like the worst thing we could see. He's got Skarmory and Scizor. Oh my gosh. All right, my only hope is that I go ahead and... that he doesn't... I have Will-O-Wisp on my Gardevoir. All right, I'm gonna open up with Gardevoir. Oh, this is never gonna work. This is never ever. All right, I'm opening up Whimsicott. We're setting up a Tailwind. That's my only hope. There's no, I don't see any other way out of this. I think then I'm gonna bring Sylveon because Sylveon also has HP Fire but doesn't get locked into anything, and I don't think we can afford to be locked into anything. And then I'm going to bring Gardevoir. I mean, I guess I could bring the Mawile because I can intimidate the Scizor. I should definitely have brought Mawile instead of Gardevoir. Well, I think we can pull through. I think an HP Fire from Sylveon will really catch the Scizor off guard and he'll want to set up a Swords Dance. I'm really hoping because this is not going to end well. This is not going to end well. Mawile would have been the ticket, the choice. Unfortunately, my Mawile's not running Fire Fang, which I think it should be instead of Swords Dance. I think instead of Swords Dance, it should just be running Fire Fang because that would be great. I do have other fire coverage on the team in Hidden Power Fire and what have you, but Fire Fang on Mawile when you're running Mono Fairy, I think that might be a necessity from here on out. One shots the Scizor. Does a good amount of damage to the Skarmy. It might even be a 2-hit KO thanks to huge power, but I'm not entirely sure if it would be a 2-hit KO. If it is though, then shoot, slam me in the back of the neck. I guess that would be the thing. That would be the thing. You know, that would definitely be the thing. The thing would be definitely. The thing would be definitely. Words are not coming to me right now. My opponent has 15 seconds left. I, in fact, am going to take a sip of water from this clear glass right here. You can see my face in it. That's pretty strange. He's got 5 seconds. And he chose his team. I tried to silently put down that glass. I don't know if you guys heard it. Oh man, I'm losing my mind right now. I wanted to trim my beard today. My beard's a little bulky now. It's a little bit bulky and I'm not sure how I feel about it. Whimsicott! Come annoy the absolute poop. Okay, so it's not Scizor. You opened up with the Greninja, which is totally fine by me. If he goes for Gunk Shot, I'll be a little sad. No reason to set up a Light Screen because Scizor is our biggest threat. I'm actually just going to straight up go for a Leech Seed. We're going to get a Prankster Leech Seed off. It does connect, and that's fantastic. I'm kind of expecting Gunk Shot or Ice Beam. He has the Gunk Shot. He has the Gunk Shot, which is totally fine by me because I run the Focus Sash, and I can set up a Tailwind now and let my Whimsicott go down, which is kind of exactly what I want to happen. We see the Life Orb as well, so we don't have to worry about a Focus Sash here on that Greninja. So we're going to gain some HP back. Leech Seed is going to recover. I think my Whimsicott should be running minimal HP now that I think about it so that I recover the most. But we're going to go for a Tailwind here. Just use, basically all Whimsicott's supposed to do is set up for the rest of the game. Considering how frail Whimsicott is and how slow, I don't want to say slow, but how short obviously Three's battles are. Even if he switches out, I'm fine with that. If he's thinking about switching out, I'm just going to Leech Seed again next turn. What I would prefer is for Whimsicott to go down here. I would really prefer for Whimsicott to go down here. I think my opponent's thinking, what if Mawile comes in? Because he did go for the Gunk Shot. What if Mawile comes in? Well, Mawile can't come in because I didn't bring it because I'm a fool of a took. But if I can get this Tailwind off, and if Whimsicott goes down this turn, I'll be in pretty good shape because I can come in and I can have fast things that are fast. Although the Scizor is still a problem because it does have access to priority in Bullet Punch. I'm going to use Tailwind, really hoping to see an offensive move from this Greninja right now and not like Spikes or something bizarre. Goes for the Grass Knot. I might not get knocked out to that. I might not get knocked out to that. I do. Thankfully, Whimsicott is light, I thought. It's a crit. Crit might have mattered. With 19 HP, a crit might have mattered, but I'm fine with that. More Life Orb damage, more power to me. I think now I could just go out into Gardevoir. I want to see who has a better chance of living a Bullet Punch. Sylveon definitely has a better chance of living a Bullet Punch, although I'm going to be taking... I would be taking Life Orb damage, which is a problem. You know what? We just got to try it. We just got to try it. Unfortunately, Gardevoir... Gardevoir has the Will-O-Wisp, which is great and stuff, but now I'm a fast Sylveon, and I kind of want to... Well, he went for Gunk Shot. Oh, no, he went for Grass Knot last turn. I think a Psy Shock will still kill this Greninja. Oh, he went for Grass Knot? You know what? I might as well go for Hidden Power Fire. Yeah. I might as well go for Hidden Power Fire. Because if he switches out into Scizor, trying to gain advantage, he'll switch into a Hidden Power Fire, and he's Grass type right now, so we might actually be fine. If he goes out into the Scizor right away on my HP Fire, I will my Lanta will be lost at sea permanently. I don't think I'll ever find my Lanta again. I'm so nervous right now. I don't know. I really want to see this happen. I really want to see the Scizor come in. He's not going to switch into Scizor. There's no way he's real. He definitely brought the Scizor, but there's no way he's real. Oh my gosh, what if he's so real? What if he thinks he's real and he's just fake and he just gets played? Please switch into, please switch into Scizor. You're taking your sweet time with these moves, but that's okay. You're supposed to think it out. Think it out. But I pre-thought my move. This is fine. I'm okay with it. Well, this is still a really good option for us. Either way, we would reveal the Life Orb, but we see that now he knows we have Hidden Power Fire, which is kind of unfortunate, but I'm also okay with that because we're revealing Life Orb in the first place, and Sylveon's usually run Hidden Power Fire, especially on Battlespot, but there's the Scizor right there. So the question is, can we live a Bullet Punch? That becomes the question, because I click Hidden Power Fire again. If he goes for Bullet Punch, if he goes for Iron Head and gets greedy, we might outspeed and take him out. I mean, we will outspeed because of Tailwind. So I know that we'll outspeed for a fact. We're going to see Mega Scizor. Does he click Bullet Punch? I don't know. We'll probably go down to a Bullet Punch. It's stabbed Scizor. Technician boosted. Oh my gosh, he didn't go for Bullet Punch. This fool overtook. Is Hidden Power Fire going to be enough? It's going to leave him with a little bit. What? Sylveon. He went for a Sword Stance. He just lost. Darn it, man. Darn everything. I'm clicking Hyper Voice because I'm screaming. Here's the Bullet Punch. Take me out. Take me out. Sylveon, you're pathetic. You just missed that. How much? Man, there's the Tailwind. I'm disappointed. It's not that you disappointed me. It's that you disappointed me. That's what it is. Really. I mean, I have Technician now, which is great. Because if I had Hidden Power, which I actually think I do, I don't, I would be in great shape. But we're going to go for Hyper Voice, and he's going to go for Bullet Punch, and we're going to drop. We're going to drop like a rock. He better not click Bullet Punch. He better click Bullet Punch. There's no reason not to, man. You're at +2. You should have picked your move long ago. You should have picked your move before this battle even started. You actually did. I can't believe you lived that. Oh my gosh. Now I wish my Sylveon was Specs. And you're modest. ×4. Hidden Power Fire. Life Orb. What is going on? Why aren't you Choice Specs? I should just swiggity switch items and Florges and Sylveon. That's what I should do. I wanted to try something different. Choice Specs Sylveon is all over the place. But apparently it doesn't matter. Apparently it just does not matter. So Gardevoir is looking beautiful as ever. We're going for the Hyper Voice. I don't think we'll live a Bullet Punch at all. There's that Bullet Punch. Bye-bye, Gardevoir. That's +2 Bullet Punch. And that's going to be the game. So that's 2 losses to start out our week. Are you kidding me? To start out our week? 2 losses? We're going for one more game. I want these fairies to come through. I can't wait for tomorrow because tomorrow, I'm sorry, not tomorrow. I can't wait for Tuesday because on Tuesday, we get to go ahead and we get to use Mono Dragon, and hopefully that's a lot better. Monotype is just so hard on Battlespot. I mean, fairies, the reason why I wanted to start off with fairies is because fairies have the least amount of Pokemon to choose from. They have the least amount of Pokemon to choose from. So I wanted to start out with them, kind of just be like, we'll get that out of the way at the beginning of our mono type session. Who knows, maybe we're gonna do mono again as another themed week in the future. And we'll have fairies out of the way. We're dipping low right now. We are dipping low right now. Let's see, our opponent is bringing Medicam, Goodra, Mawile. Just once, I'd like a non-steel type on the team. Well, with Mawile there, we're in a little bit of trouble. We are definitely in a little bit of trouble. I'm gonna go ahead and open up Gardevoir. I'm gonna open up Gardevoir. Gardevoir does have the Will-O-Wisp. If we burn that thing, we might stand a chance. Seeing the Superior, I don't feel comfortable bringing the Azumarill, which is really unfortunate because I'm a sad panda. We're going to Sylveon, and you know what? We're still gonna bring the Azumarill. We're bringing the Azumarill. Forget it. That Superior don't mean anything to me. That Superior don't mean a darn thing to me. He's not bringing the Superior. He's not bringing Goodra. He's bringing Mawile, Heliolisk, and Cody. That's who he's bringing. Clouded is coming to the battle. I really hope he doesn't bring the Superior because that's gonna mess me up really hard. I think Superior will sweep I'm pretty sure the Superior will sweep my entire team. I'm pretty positive. Are we gonna get 3 losses on Monday? I don't want 3 losses. On Sunday. I don't want 3 losses. Days are totally messed up right now. I really would rather, you know, win and win again. I'd rather have won 3 times. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it would have been great. But it is Mono Fairy, and it is a bit difficult to pull off. Gardevoir, come through, can you please? We'll see our opponent opens up with the Mawile. Straight up Mawile. We're gonna trace the Hypercutter. The one time a Mawile doesn't have, I'm going for Will-O-Wisp. The one time a Mawile does not have Intimidate is the one time it could have helped us so much, because if we connect this Will-O-Wisp, we'll go ahead and we will, you know, it'll help us a lot, it really will. But had we intimidated and connected a Will-O-Wisp, that would have been huge. That would have been like, we could take 3 Iron Heads probably. I mean, that might be a little generous, but who knows? We're gonna see Will-O-Wisp. Will-O-Wisp does connect. So if you were, let's see how much this Iron Head does. Let's see how much this Iron Head does. Play rough. I'm losing my mind here. But if we intimidated, we probably could have taken it. So now the question is he gonna go for the Sucker Punch? Well, he didn't go for Iron Head. You know what? I can't switch out anyway. I just gotta go for Focus Blast. I connect! Is this gonna take him out? It's neutral. It's neutral Mega Gardevoir. You got greedy! You got greedy! After, oh, he wanted to cancel out the burn. You wanted to cancel out the burn, but now the burn cancels you out! Oh my Lanta, I am so glad the greed was real. I mean, I kind of would have expected me to switch too. Then again, I probably would have expected me to just let my Gardevoir go down, because at that point, like, it's like, oh, well, you lost anyway. He brought them all out. Well, we got rid of the biggest threat. We might actually get a win today. We might actually get a win. So we see Heliolisk come in super fast, super scary. Obviously, I'm just gonna go for I'm gonna go for Hyper Voice because he has a balloon. I want to pop it, and I like popping balloons. I don't think we're gonna live with Thunderbolt anyway. So down goes Gardevoir to a Heliolisk. Unfortunately, we can't go out into a Azumarill because Dry Skin is a thing. We gotta go out of the Sylveon, and we gotta click Hyper Voice. We already got rid of the Steel type, so there's nothing to worry about. He can't very well switch into his gosh diggity darn Superior. He's gonna Glare me. Are we serious, Tom? That is a really good move to have on this Heliolisk. I don't get fully powered though, and that should take him out. I mean, it's his Pixelate. Invisible Sashes, ladies and gentlemen! Invisible Sashes! That's gonna matter so much. If he brought the Superior, he just won. What is with these rolls? What is with these rolls? I don't get fully paralyzed, which could end up potentially being huge, because I think I might be able to take 1 Leaf Storm. Oh, not with the Life Orb. I still might. That's Triangle? Oh, he didn't bring it. I called it, he didn't bring it. I'm clicking. Actually, is Hyper Voice stronger? No, Hyper Voice, Shadow Ball stronger. I believe Shadow Ball stronger than Hyper Voice, because Hyper Voice goes from 90, it gets Pixelate Boost, so it goes to, I think 120? 1.3? I don't know. And then it gets stabbed, so maybe Hyper Voice actually is stronger. I think Hyper Voice is stronger. We're gonna click Shadow Ball anyway. We're gonna click Shadow Ball anyway, just to show. I don't even know if we can live this though. We live on 5! That's Life Orbed! Oh my gosh! Let's see this Shadow Ball one shot. Let's see this. Is Sylveon gonna give us a win? Yes! We actually got a win with our Mono Fairy. Thank goodness. I wanted to get at least 1 win with this stuff. Oh my goodness. Wow. So Sylveon goes down a 1-0 victory in our favor, but Azumarill didn't even have to hit the field. If he brought that Superior, we would have been donezo because I did not bring Sap Sipper Azumarill. I will be honest, it was not Sap Sipper. But we're going to walk away from today's episode with 1 win, 2 losses. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you go ahead and leave some shady love to that thumbs up down below. Like button does need your touch. Let's try to crush 5K likes again. You guys have been coming through so hard. I'm gonna get out of here. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady.